For my third technology, I'm going to show you guys Google Classroom. So in the Google, you have your apps. I'm just going to click on Classroom. I did use Google Classroom last year, so you can see all that I've had from last year, but I will be getting that cleaned out and changed. For right now, I'm going to show you can create a classroom or join one. I'm going to create. I'm just going to title it drafting. You can do section, subject number. I don't know all that yet, so I'm going to just do drafting and I'm going to create it. With Google Classroom, the IST is for students in 6A and 7C. It is for my coworkers of how to create classes. Basically, how to use it though would be for students. So, and then my district likes to use Google Classroom because we have Chromebooks for all the students provided for them, and then we have something called GoGuardian that links to it. So it's kind of an easy app that lets you look at anything that they're looking up on their Chromebook and stuff during your class. If they're not supposed to be on a Chromebook, you can see why and what they're doing and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. So you see it's drafting, it's created by me. You can change the theme if you wanted to more go with your class. Building kind of pretty much goes with my class. I could change it to bricks if I wanted and stuff. So you can kind of see all the different themes. I'm going to keep it with the building. Here you can add materials from YouTube. You can do Google Docs. I like to use a lot of Google stuff. I make them use Google Slides, Google Docs, stuff like that in my class. And then down here, the add button, which my screen cast is there. So it's not going to let me show you. There we go. If you have the plus button, you can add announcements, which I like to do announcements when I'm posting rubrics and stuff like that. That way the student can view it and open it, but it's not going to allow them to turn anything in. We had a lot of problems. One time I created an assignment instead of an announcement, and students were thinking they were supposed to turn stuff in there, and we had a big confusion at the end of the quarter. So that was really not good. So then you can create assignments when you do want students to turn it in, and it'll tell you when they're done. It says incomplete if they're not, and then if it's late and stuff. And then you can create questions or reuse a post if for some reason it comes back in the class. I know I use stuff from the beginning and then we review it in the middle, so I would reuse a post from there. Right now I have no students in my classes, but you can either invite students personally by typing in their email if you know that, or you can give them the class code, which this is what I would do at the beginning of syllabus day. I would write that on the board, have every student get on a desktop computer in my classroom or pull out their Chromebooks and then have them join my Google Classroom with that. That's why it saves me time. I don't have to type in every individual student name and then I would accept them. You can go and if you're in a class and you need to get to the next class, you can just go to a different class. There's an about menu. So this would be my classroom. So you can do class drive, class calendar if you have a lot of turn-in dates. I would create a class calendar. Mine's at the end of the quarter. We're pretty not strict. But that's the basic of Google Classroom.